I've got a product that is really good. This is my second job that I've done with them, and I just kind of wanted to demonstrate these, what they look like, if you're looking on Amazon to see if it is a good product or not. These are VLEDs, is what it says on the side of the box, distributed from Amazon. Of course, they're a Chinese product, but it's basically a flush mount, just a tube LED light. It's kind of replacement for a fluorescent fixture. And the box that I have here, these are right at 5 foot. I think they're advertised as 5 foot. It's about an inch shorter than that. So I wanted to show you the product and just show you what it looked like with it on, and basically the simplicity of install. It just has the joists exposed, and you can see I've got here's the tube lighting here. It has 2 runs of LEDs. One, they're about 45 degrees pointed. You can see one strip of LEDs there and one on this side. You can kind of see both of them there. Okay. These come with 2 little clips. You can see it right there and one over here. And what I've done here is mark the center. I'm running 3 runs, 3 tubes. So I've got one here, and then I'll have one more going out this direction. You see I've already got the clips mounted. 1 screw to mount those clips right there. And then they just plug in to end. Right. So it comes with multiple ways to connect it. This is the end-to-end jumper, which is what I've used in this install. Then this one is another jumper, and it has a plug on both ends. So you could space the lights out. I think that was about a 2 foot jumper. However, this is what it comes with to connect to your 120 volt power source or your switch. This is not long enough to do anything with. I mean, you don't even have slack to bend it like if you were going to stick it in a junction box. So I'm not sure what, I would like to know what this install would, maybe if you mounted them to the ceiling and you just had a ceiling box, maybe. But I mean, even that, like if you bent it, you know, very tight like that, right into the top of a ceiling box or in like a cover, it just doesn't leave much room. So what I've actually done on the previous install, every light had to have a junction box because of the way we had them switched. We didn't do any jumpers like we have here. We had to actually put this wire into a junction box and run it over because the banks, the way it was switched was different. So I've just taken one of the 24-inch jumper cables, run it over here, and just strip the end off. Okay, so that gave me, it gives me enough slack if I need to run it up into a junction box, which is what I need to do here. Because the little short one that they give you, that's definitely not long enough. Now, you could probably cut the jumper in half, and that would be enough room. I think that's what I did on the previous job. You know, that would be about a 10-inch or so jumper. Maybe that's about a 20-inch cable. So anyway, that's the lights here. And let me show you what it looks like up here. So you can see it is pretty bright. These are 5-footers. So this is 15 foot, and I don't have my junction box installed yet. But it's almost hard to look at lights. This space, 24 by 24, and just one bank of lights. You can see all the stuff in here, but very well lit with just 3 lights on, and we're going to have a total of 9 once we get it all installed. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how this one installs. But you kind of get the picture. You have to put this in, and it plugs right into the end of this one. But what I found to do it, make it easy, is I go ahead and catch this clip right here, get it pretty close there, and then you have to push this in. I have to take a screwdriver and kind of pry that out so it catches, because if you push too hard, the spring steel is very flimsy and it'll just break. I take my knife and flex this out a little bit. Boom, right there. Put away my tool, and then I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in. Got the one clip in, and just get these lined up and then push them together. And that's gonna have 3 on a run. I'll have to get the manual and see. I think you can put up to 5, but I have to double check that. And then on the end, a little plastic piece that plugs into the end to seal off the end. All right, so one last look at the lights with them all energized, and I didn't quite get to space them out the way I wanted to. Evenly spaced would have had the run going on this rafter. Joist. And that wire up into that junction box right there, which already has the little clamp inside, and it clamps it down nice. If you had to replace it, you could just pull the plug out and replace that length. So there we go. That's it. I did have one, I think this one, when I had a little short whip that came, the little short whip that comes stripped out. I had it plugged in just for temporary lighting. And when I plugged in this whip, when I disconnected it, it disconnected at that joint. I had pushed it back together, flipped the lights on, and only this one came on. So that just let me know that I didn't have it quite connected right there. Pushed it back together, and it's all in. So there it is. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.